Daniel chapter 2. Verse 44 and 45. I wanted to carry my Bible with me today, but wanted to get my Bible with me today, but I couldn't find it for some reason. I just couldn't find it. I was like, man, I can't. But meant for me to have this. It's kind of quicker too. Daniel chapter 2, verse 44 and 45. After the dream of Nebuchadnezzar, this is the key of the ending of everything besides Ezekiel chapter 37, verse 1 through 14. The key is 11 through 14, or 1 through 14. Daniel 44. And in the days of these kings shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed. And the kingdom, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces the custom, all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. That's the indexing, that's the Creator's law, that's what's happening now. Keeping the Creator's word, keeping the Creator's law, all in a nutshell, this is what it's coming to. And in the days of these kings shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. 45. That was the key. 45. For as thou sawest that the stone was cut out of the mountain without hands, and that it break in pieces the iron, the brass, the clay, the silver, and the gold, the great God has made known to the king what shall come to pass hereafter, and the dream is certain, and the interpretation thereof sure. Meaning is going to happen. Meaning, the statue, head of gold, silver, bronze, steel, and clay, iron and clay. All that, and the iron is that is without hands, is the children of Israel. Without mouth. We don't have to use these. We're going to wake the world up with this, just like what I'm doing to you right now. This is how we're going to wake the world up. With the knowledge of the truth, through the heavens, with this right here. So, and Dr. Henderson did it with the iron, with an iron rod, the pin. So, I just wanted to share that with you. I want to thank you for your time, your patience, your listening ear, and your seeing eye. So, right now we're going to ask, does anyone have any questions? We're going to go on with question and answer real quick. If there are any questions and answers that anybody need to ask before we call my brother Russell up to give us some information on what more means. Do you have anything to ask, my sister?
I have a lot, but I think it's pretty much touched on what he was asking, which was what was it, sales tax, correct?
Say again, what was it?
I think it was about sales tax, like how are we to remove sales tax?
How are we to remove sales tax and things like that? Actually, what answer that, baby? About removing sales tax and taxes. Actually, it's in the law, or I'm saying the law, but it's in the document that we won't be paying tax or anything. But everything has to go to that point, as far as I know. Yeah, we're actually growing to that point to let everybody know. But once you get indexed and everything like that, matter of fact, at UCC, I know they have when you get a EIN number, quote unquote business number, you ain't supposed to pay taxes for that as well. I know some people, some brothers that was Moors, or that knew the information, I'm gonna say that, or they didn't even call themselves Moors town, but they knew the information. And that's the key, knowing the information. Yes, sir. Come over here, come over here. I'm bringing up my brother Russell Bay.
Russell Clay Jr. Bay.
Brother Russell Clay Jr. Bay to share some information on that tip. and some stuff that everybody needs to see.
Greetings, everybody. I'm so glad that y'all listen to everything what the sister Joanne and what Brother Eric said. I know it's very popular, but you know, knowledge is popular. That's one thing they said we lacking of is knowledge. Pretty sure y'all heard what the brother had said earlier about the Black Law Dictionary. The Black Law Dictionary was great by us melanated people. We use the concept of black males by that perspective. You got the Black Law Dictionary, what's that? Volume 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody should have one of them Black Law Dictionaries in their library, like you carry the Bible and Quran, because you need it got every term that you need by law, everything inside that book. Now, this is something significant. Like he said, we're not black, most definitely not Negro, we're not colored, not African Americans, Ethiopians. Let's just get this out your head, okay? Okay, they put these titles on us to keep us under their bondage, which we're coming out the belly of the beast, which is America, fall of America, and they try to keep us in slavery. Actually, this is melanated skin, the best skin on the whole entire earth. Every race, brown, red, yellow, and European, Caucasian, came from this skin. So let's get back to the term. We actually really is called Moors. Moors is your nationality, like the word, like Hebrew is your nationality, and it's your birthright. It's your birthright. So if you get a Black Law Dictionary from volume 1 to 5, if you look up the term Moor, I'm gonna tell you what the term Moor means. What it means is that you can look it up in the Black Law Dictionary. They're not gonna have the term Moor in the Western Dictionary, because the Western Dictionary is based upon a prejudice book with different terms. So the word Moor, M-O-O-R, means what? The officer of eye of man, the governor of several sheetings, the bailiff of the courts. What I'm saying is, when you claim your nationality, your birthright as a Moor, I want everybody to hear this, worldwide, no matter to me. Moor meaning what? You came from the ground, you was the first one to touch on the earth. Meaning what? Everything that's operating on this earth, it comes from a Moor. So if you are Moor, actually, the melanated people, you are the original, how should I say, law enforcement, you are the original judge of the land. Okay? We don't realize that, hey, it was 9 Moors that was the president long before George Washington was selected as the first so-called European president under the Constitution in 1789. You remember when George Washington said, they told you, I came out live, I chopped down my father's cherry tree. Everybody thought, well, why we can't chop down cherry tree? We got plenty of cherry trees, but you understand, when he said cherry tree, that was very significant. The cherry tree meaning what? When he defeated the Moors, which we own the land all over the world, he chopped down the red flag with the 5-pointed green star that's still in the church pole on 5th and Chestnut Street in Philadelphia back in 1774. You understand? He chopped the flag down. Do you understand? Now, when Prophet Ali came along, peace be upon him, he had went to the White House and talked to the president. I think it was Woodrow Wilson at the time. He demanded for the flag to return back to him and his people. And so Woodrow Wilson said that told Prophet Ali, man, okay, your people is not gonna believe nothing of what you telling them, because you know we've been dead, deaf, dumb, and blind for so long. But Prophet Ali, you know what I'm saying, shook up the nation and brought the flag back and let us know who it was, that was the original flag of glory. That red flag with the 5-point green star goes back over 10,000 years, long before the European ever existed on the planet. Because the European don't go back no further than 6,000 years, 7,000 to be exact. I said, let's just get this right. So, Dr. Henderson, he put the finale when he sued the Roman government, because that's what we under right now, the Roman government. That's the actual one that did the devastation to us. That was the one that killed that older brother. You say Jesus' real name was Yahshua. You know what I'm saying? And so he put the finality of index. And index you should nothing to be afraid of, because it was your birthright from the beginning. It's just that you open up your eyes, you reclaiming what was yours, what the European took from you, you're just taking it back. So actually, when you claim index, reparations and everything is gonna fall in your place. You know why? You claim your status. But once you keep saying that I'm a Christian, you know, once you keep saying that I'm a black Negro, nigga, this, that, blah, blah, blah. You out of your stats, so they not gonna give you nothing. Everybody around the world know who we are over here. You got 40 million other people. Everybody around the world know who we are. But the thing is, we not gonna get nothing till we all come together and step on our own status. You know what I'm saying? 45-degree angle and realize who we are. 360 degrees, 720. So once we do this, then we'll be all right. And then, like you say, when you get sorry is the highest status, not just in this country, all over the world, but hey, it's your birthright. The European, though, that's why you got the Masonic, you got the Skull and Bone Society. They main things do what is keep the Howard McBill down. Who was Howard McBill? There was a brother. You may call him a black. There was they want to keep us down because when we rise up, that's the end of their rulership. So take careful note. I'm gonna say it one more time. More. It's the officer, Alkaline, the governor, several Sheetans, it's the bailiff. The only person that really have the arrest power is the sheriff, it's the sheriff.
Right.
The state police, the FBI, the CIA, the DEA, all these other cats, whatever, the DAI, ain't nothing but the fact that they're not real. They up under what they call the matrix. That's what they got, something in the matrix. That's why that movie was made, because what we are kept in the dark. We don't know the real from a lie. But now, since you know knowing your history, as long as you know your sovereign index, you unlock it, the matrix. Now you can look outside and see the real from the garbage they kept us in. But see, I understand this. A lot of us not going to take toll of this because you've been domesticated for so long that you happy. You know what I'm saying? You satisfied being the point that you are. But hey, like they say, truth will crush the earth, falsehood will vanish. Let's all come together, rise up, and get the knowledge. Peace.
Peace. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Thank you.
Wow.
That was my brother, Russell. Russell Bay.
Yes, sir.
That's my brother. That's my brother.
Speak the truth.
That's it. So that was just some information, and also just as he shared, Black's Law Dictionary 1 through 5 is of trust. 6 through 10 is of corporation. See, it's 10 Black's Law Dictionary. 1 through 5 is of trust. 6 through 10 is of corporation. So you got a 6 Black's Law Dictionary through 10, they are of the corporation. The first 5 is of trust. So otherwise, knowledge is power. It's how we use knowledge makes it powerful. I thank you for your time, your presence, your listening ear, and your seeing eye. Peace.